Hey, what's going on, people? It's Low Heat, and I'm gonna be showing you how I turned this really crisp and clean sounding beat into this lo-fi grimy thing with plenty of character. So the reason I made this video is because I see a lot of people buying those lo-fi plugins like the RC20, like the D16 Decimort, and there are plenty of them and they're really dope, don't get me wrong, I like them. But to be honest, they're just a combination of existing effects, and by having the knowledge how to construct those effects using your stock plugins or some free plugins that you have, which are not necessarily made specifically for lo-fi sound, by doing this you actually learn a lot more than simply using the ready-made thing. So I think this video is gonna be useful for everybody who wants to improve their sound design skills and rely on their own abilities to achieve certain sounds without buying a separate plugin for each type of sound you want to use. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notifications, of course, if you don't want to miss the videos and the tutorials that I post here, and give the video a thumbs up. This is gonna help the channel immensely, and hope you enjoy the video. And so we're gonna start with the Whirly, the electric piano, which is playing the chords in this case. Let me first of all add the phaser and the chorus, which are built into the Whirly version 2 plugin from Arturia, which I'm using. Sounding much nicer already. And first plugin I'm gonna add is the Melda Production M Vibrato. And so what this does is basically creates a pitch variation, which you can actually do with an LFO, route it to the pitch of your synth or your sampler. But if you're not using a synth or a sampler and you don't have this option available, you can use this effect on any signal, and it's completely free with the Melda Production free bundle. So you hear the pitch variation. It's similar to a damaged tape or a VHS or a vinyl record. I'm gonna be turning down the depth to make the effect more subtle. Okay, next thing I'm gonna do, go to audio effects, add the vinyl distortion with just a tiny amount of crackle. Redux, one of the most popular lo-fi effects. I always use the soft mode, and I just downsample it slightly, like as little as possible. Add some buzzing in the high end, so I'm gonna be dragging the auto filter to smoothen the top end. And the next plugin I'm gonna add is a really dope plugin, again from the Melda Production free bundle. I go to Reverb, and it's the M Convolution Easy. Basically a convolution processor adds the characteristics of one sound which may be sampled from a certain space, like you see church, chamber, hall, etc. It's often used for reverbs, but in this case you can actually impart the characteristics of weird objects. In the sound design section they've got some you know, drink can, dust bin, egg, whatever. So let's see how this works. Maybe I'm gonna go with a drink can, not sure. You need to play with this because they all sound pretty dope in my opinion. It's just a matter of personal preference. So I'm gonna add some compression so that all those artifacts are really easy to hear. Maybe lower the vinyl crackle a bit. You can actually group the effects. So of course you can save them to your user library. That's what I would do, so I don't have to do this again when I need to use this chain of effects. Okay, so let's compare. So this is without the effect chain. Sounds pretty decent, but if you're looking for the lo-fi vibe, so let's see what's going on with the drums. I've got some drums from Battery. Drum bus, just drag and drop, and it already sounds more crunchy with more pronounced mid-range and less high-end. And again, I'm gonna load the amp convolution easy, and I'm gonna use the sound design section. I think the fire sounds really dope, but I'm gonna blend it in with the original sound with the dry wet parameter. Okay, maybe some redux and auto filter again. These are really a staple for lo-fi sounds. Okay, so here's how it sounded before. And here's how it sounds with the lo-fi effect chains. Hey, also thanks for watching this video, and subscribe to the channel and turn on the notifications if you haven't already, and see you in the next one. Peace.